Welcome back to Wine Lady 5000. My name is Marion, and I have a treat for you today. I was walking around Costco yesterday, and they have a new wine box. It's called the Wine Voyage. It's a variety pack. This time it doesn't have the numbers on top, but hopefully you can see that. It says, like, I'm first, pick me, winner, winner, and then a bunch of other little pictures on our bump outs. We've got 12 bottles, all variety of red and white. There might be some rosés in there. I don't know. We got a rosé. Look at that. But today we're going to start where it said, I'm first. We're going to start there. I'm first. So this box runs at $40 at Costco, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's jump right in and let's talk about our first wine of the box. All right, gang, so for our first wine, we are going to go to northern Italy. We're going to try a Fomoso. Now, if you speak Italian or you know Italian, Fomoso means famous. This is called Sky's the Limit. Now remember, on all of these fun bottles, there is a QR code. You can go ahead and scan it and get a fun little video and a description of the wine. This is such an interesting story about this grape, the Fomoso grape. It comes from northern Italy, and before the 20th century, it was extremely popular. But at the beginning of the 20th century, it began to fall to popularity. It rapidly declined in cultivation. The grape was almost extinct until some farmers found very few vines left, and they decided we have to save this before we lose it. Today, this is a valued grape in the local wine producers of northern Italy. It's very, very sought after, once again, called the Fomoso grape. So let's jump right in and let's talk about it. All right. Now also remember, your wine should be served at around 55 degrees, so you don't want it super cold, because if you do, it's going to mute the flavors and the aromas. So if you have it in the refrigerator, let it sit out for about 20 minutes or so, let it get warmed up a little bit, and then go ahead and pour you a glass. Let's put that guy right there. There we go. Okay, so let's start out with this beautiful golden color here. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's give her a sniff. It smells so good. It almost reminds me of a Pinot Grigio. When you first smell it, you're like, Pinot Grigio? What? But no, that's not right. Very Pinot Grigio, kind of at the base of the aroma. But then you get a lot of honeysuckle notes popping out of there, tickling your nose. Now, definitely when the wine is cooler, you will get a lot more of those Pinot Grigio notes. But if you let it sit, warm up, let it open up, it does almost develop this like sicky sweet aroma, kind of like a citrusy cotton candy type aroma. Very, very intriguing. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, let's give her a taste. Now remember, your first taste is never what you judge on. It's always the second and third. So let's take a sip. Remember to swish. For those of you who haven't seen my other videos, you want to swish. And the reason you want to swish is you want it to hit all of your palate. You want it to hit your cheeks, your tongue, underneath your tongue, all over your mouth. Different parts of your mouth are going to perceive different things. So give your mouth the full experience. So immediately right off the bat, lots of that gushy acidity coming from right underneath the palate. I mean, it just keeps coming. Lots of citrusy honeysuckle notes. But let's go ahead and take our second sip. Oh, so good. So definitely reminiscent of a Pinot Grigio. You get a lot of those Pinot Grigio undertones, but then it's very zesty orange flavors that blast through. And you get a lot of that pucker power, that gushy acidity from underneath the palate. You keep salivating. A lot of citrus notes like tangerine, clementine, lemon, lime, lots of citrusy still going through, the lasting finish. All of a sudden, honeysuckle is going to start creeping in and it's going to overtake that orange. But what's very interesting is that you have this honeysuckle that the flavor has changed to, but then you still get orange that's trying to come in for the second act and say, "Hey, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me." Fantastic. I mean, this is just great. So this is a light medium body, but acidic white. This is going to go great by itself, but also your light appetizer wine, your cheese, your crackers. You can do with seafood, light pasta. I wouldn't go very heavy with this. This will go great with fruit, really those charcuterie boards. This is a charcuterie board wine. It's fantastic. This is just very enjoyable on the palate. It kind of reminds me of sitting on a beach in a lawn chair, like, oh, you got like your big hat on and your big bug eye sunglasses, and you're just basking in the sun, and you just hope one of those cute cabana boys walks by with a drink for you. Your taste buds are going to be begging for more and more with this wine. So, gang, that brings us to the end of Fomoso. If you get your own box from Costco, I would love to hear your thoughts on Fomoso. If you picked up any other flavors or noticed anything that I didn't talk about, let's talk about it. All right, gang, until tomorrow. Cheers and see you then.